Are you stressed out over passing the medical coding certification exam? It's not your fault, you know. Today, you can discover the secret methods savvy students used to pass the CPC exam the very first time. Imagine taking the stress out of your exam preparation. Being calm, focused, prepared, and confident. Knowing all the insider tips and secrets to passing the CPC exam. You could be practicing with all this at your fingertips minutes from now, and even reduce your study time, leaving more time to spend with family and friends doing the things you love. The large value bundle includes 2 high-quality, full-length 150-question practice exams, with real exam-like questions just like on the actual CPC exam. All the questions have real-life scenarios, so it's just as if you are actually coding. The practice exams include the answer sheet and the rationale behind each answer, so you know why the answer is correct. Other practice exams don't include the rationale, leaving you to guess why the answer is correct. We include everything you need to pass the CPC exam the first time. You only have 5 hours and 40 minutes to complete the exam, so you must be prepared, and we can help. The medical coding practice exams are based on the CPC exam offered by the American Academy of Professional Coders. Each exam consists of 150 questions, answers, and rationale. But wait, you get the medical coding exam strategy too. The medical coding exam strategy lays out the insider methods students use to gain an almost unfair advantage over other exam takers. Are you preparing to sit for your first CPC exam, or are you one of the thousands of people that didn't pass the exam the first time? And now you're preparing to take the exam for the second, third, or even fourth time. You're not alone, believe me. We'll show you how to pass the exam the first time. Don't waste another $300 on a retake. Learn how to pass the exam the very first time. The medical coding exam strategy will save you time and money. We developed the medical coding exam strategy after feedback from frustrated students asking for the best tips and techniques to pass the exam. Here's what the exam strategy includes. The most common mistakes that you must avoid at all costs. The most important element to passing the exam. And by the way, it's not what you think. How much time you should spend on each question. How to narrow down your answers quickly and effectively. The secret to reducing flipping, and the essential keys to passing the exam. Plus, we're going to include 16 bonus tips, like how to eliminate answers instantly, how to code injections, how to code a trauma accident, special info on coding burns, plus how to code multiple fractures, and much, much more. If you're preparing for the CPC exam for the first time, or retaking the exam for the second, third, or even fourth time, don't feel bad, believe me, we've been there. You're not alone. The best way to pass the exam is to have a strategy, and this strategy works. Look at what some of our students had to say. Now those are actually real people that gave us feedback on our products. Now you know the saying, you put the same information in and get the same results out. After failing the CPC exam for the first time, I began to prepare to take the exam again. After a couple of days I realized this was insane. Why go over the same material and fail again? There had to be a better way. And there is, and this is it. Don't waste another minute not knowing what to expect from the exam. We know what to expect, and we want to show you too. So, what's included with the Medical Coding Large Value Bundle? Everything you need to pass the exam the first time, including 2 150 question practice exams for a total of 300 questions with the answers and rationale for each question. The exam strategy with over 20 must-have tips that actually work. That alone would be well worth over $100, but we're not done yet. Just to make sure you have everything you need to pass the exam the first time, we're holding nothing back. We're including 6 valuable bonuses totally free, like Secrets to Reducing Exam Stress, a book on how to prepare for the exam stress-free and enter the exam calm, confident, and ready to pass. The official American Academy of Professional Coders proctored to coder instructions that are read prior to the exam so you know exactly what to expect when you sit for the exam. And Finding Your First Coding Job, an online video that reveals all the major areas you need to know to find your first medical coding job. Also, an online video called Commonly Used Modifiers Explained, which reviews the most common modifiers in their applications. And a real must-have, an hour-long video seminar covering evaluation and management. This is a deep dive, and it's a must-have. And finally, a free 7-day trial to the Elite Members area, which includes over 200 videos plus ICD-9 and ICD-10 training. You might think, all this material has to cost at least $300. Heck, the E&M seminar alone would cost over $100 or more. Even $200 would be a fair price for 2 full practice exams plus the exam strategy. But we're not going to charge anything close to that, because we want you to have everything you need to pass the certification exam the first time, and at a price you can afford. What should you do next? Click the button below to get started and get everything instantly. And thanks for listening. We'll see you on the other side.